Good size, very good tasting out of here. Got that on my side too. Well, on feet. I couldn't help it. I had to do it. I had to do it.
There it is. Yo, swam down, swam the wrong way.
When was the last time you could catch the fish for bass on Mississippi River?
I don't think, yeah. That's the first one. First one.
Whenever you hook a fish,
Oh, yeah.
it's a better spinner than mine. Mine's worn out. Hey folks, what's going on? Welcome back into the channel, my friend. Thank you for coming back in, my friend. You're down here. Come on, man. Let me fight that. Run it hard. You've already gotten one. And I caught two off you. Didn't start. It's a little late for run, but man, these guys are taking down here right now. I'm sure you guys can see those squirrels down there. We might have to put a crop feed on the road. Right at the edge of my cabin. Walk up on it. It's a good thing to walk over here.
Nice. Good one.
Yep. Come on here, quick. We got our first skipjack.
Nice, nice,
Yeah, these guys are everywhere right now, folks. Both skipjack and white bass running up here. That's our first fish of the day on our side of the feed. Steven's already got one fish on his feed, so. Aren't those guys gorgeous?
Look at that guy.
Bright silver, like a tarpon, like a little mini tarpon.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. That's
It'd be my guess, maybe we can artificially make it look like there's schools of fish rooming in there if we keep casting together. All right, folks, let's get him in a little closer. I know we're just gotten started. I haven't gotten to any of the chat. I apologize, but I wanted to get a fish on feed.
that's a good way to start.
Yep, definitely. Check out them guys got teeth on their tongues. Yeah, when they grab onto a minnow, that tongue will latch onto the minnow so it can't get away from them. All right, see you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. I'm sure they're everywhere over here. So we gotta get our feed on here. Not now. All right, let's check that chat, see what's going on, folks. See, how's our camera angle? Oh, it looks pretty good. Actually, pretty dang good. Pretty good for just throwing it down and turning it on. Usually I spend 30 minutes kind of messing with the camera feed. Maybe I should do that more often. Let's see. And there we are. All right, see you's in chat. And I just turned the dang thing off. Why'd I do that? Duh. Let's see, Jack, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Jack says, Mike, hello, my friend. And let's see, and Dorothy's in the house. What's going on, Dorothy? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see, Dorothy says hello, Jack. Let's see, Jack says hello, Dorothy. Let's see, Dame, what's going on? Hi, how are you? How are things? Hey, we're just getting started. There's skipjack and white bass running down here left and right. Already caught one skipjack on the feed. Steven's caught one on the feed too. He caught a white bass though. Let's see, Matthew, what's going on? Matthew says hello. Appreciate you coming in, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see, yeah, nah, what's going on? Yeah, nah says good morning, everyone. Let's see, Dorothy says hello, yeah, nah. Let's see, Jack says, are they good eating? Skipjack, they're kind of oily, but I have heard if you pressure cook them or you can them, I know that sounds weird, but canned herring actually tastes pretty good. Yeah, and that says Jack. Let's see, Jack says, hey, crazy. Yes, sir, crazy. Thanks for coming in, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yep, hit that like button. Oop, I forgot to hit my own like button. Dude. Let's see, and Chris, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. See, Steven over there on the side there. Yep, he's over here too, folks. Yep, we've got Orta Outdoors with us today. Let's see, Gigability. Thanks for coming in, Gigability. Gigability, says Dorothy. All right, I think we're caught up with chat. I'm gonna go fish. I might have to grab one of my properties. Yeah, I got a whole box of Steve Turner, man. Probably man too. You wanna try them? I dug 70 some odd night crawlers, not even knowing these guys were running right now. So. down there. Those were a mix of white bass and skipjack herring. I think I put along like a little, I don't know, paddle tail, chartreuse, natural color. I guess a little natural color ought to do real good. A little smoky black. Sorry guys, I'm off the feed. I apologize. Plus, this technique does tend to cast a little better. I know a little double crappie jig rig would work better, but I want to get this on, folks. Back out here. I'm gonna leave that rooster tail right there. I gotta get the bobber. Yeah, don't worry about me, Steven Speedy doing body camera style. Don't worry about getting to his angles. My other, my rooster tail box. Problem with using a plastic bobber down here is the dang things tend to try to use the bobber. Okay. Slower presentation, I think this will do just fine. We're putting on a little Steve Turner of CrappieManjigs.com. Those little tube jigs work pretty good too. You got a bobber to put with it? Yeah, you just use the bobber because it gets snagged out there in the rocks if you don't. 6, 8, 9. Hold, stick, hold, tighten and pull. So give me a whip up quicker than you do. Yeah, that's our third feed in a row, folks. So I'm a little organized. Got worm, folks. So if these guys slow down, we can always just move the camera around and fish with some other species of fish too. There's definitely going to be some different stuff in here right now. Just a little crappie jig, a little bobber rig. That'll hold on there real good. Put that about 1.5 to 2 feet deep. Yeah, it's a little Steve Turner crappie magic. It's a little smoky. Got one on.
What's up, guys? What's up?
What's that on?
Little spitter. Little net. Spitter.
Like your flashes.
Yeah, they do. Here we go, guys. Nice little white bass. Nice little white bass, guys. Check that out.
White bass.
Nice little white bass on the ultralight rod.
Natural doesn't seem to be working right now. Let's put on some brighter. Let's put a hot pink on. Let's go from, I know, crazy colors. Sometimes these oddball colors work better than your natural colors. I know I've been doing very good on this little hot pink down here recently. Man, are these guys small. They're hard to get on a hook right. I think that would do. Alright, we switched up to a little color here. back of my spinner. Tell me this ain't funner than catching trout.
Oh, this is fun. This is fun. Oh, fish skipjack.
Skipjack herring.
Look at that, guys. Got a skipjack.
Fell off the hook, didn't he?
Yeah. He was barely hooked. Fun.
Worth the ride already, huh?
Yeah.
You gotta, get all the crowds too, right?
Yeah.
Now we're fishing next to each other, but we're fishing buddies. By the way, if I get on your nerves, Cash, just let me know. Yeah, we're catching some, folks. We are definitely catching some. Yeah, trim that loose. Tell you what, folks, take a couple more casts, and I'm gonna put one of my rods.
Nice.
Dang it. Maybe I won't put the other rod out yet. I would put it.
Well, it looks like that was a good hard pull.
Yeah, okay. When I cast up there, always the first step. I want to get my rod out.
Yeah, that probably do. There's probably all kinds of other stuff. I was gonna try out.
We're gonna do what the heck. Let me check that chat and see what's going on first. Let's see, 24 people in, 26 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See, yeah, nah. Let's see, Gigability. Let's see, go to channel. Let's see. Harry, what's going on? Harry says hi. Thanks for coming in, my friend. And Pierre Coops is in the house. What's going on, Pierre Coops? Thank you for coming in, my friend. You guys are having an awesome Sunday. Let's see, and Red Bricks, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, Red Bricks. Red Bricks is MVP Fishing. Appreciate you guys coming in, my friends. Let's see, and Rod Wilson. Awesome you guys could come in today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see, Fanuel. Thanks for coming in, my friend. You guys are having an awesome weekend. Tell you what, let's do this, folks. We're gonna do it. Let's do it. We're gonna sneak over here past this point. Take some casts past this because they are really active. Ow! Seriously? Oh well, I just stepped on my box. I'll get it later. We're gonna sneak over here, folks. We don't want to stand right on that point because we're gonna spook the fish coming up here. So we're gonna go past this point a little bit to the right. So hopefully we don't fall in the process here. Yeah, these white bass are running. The skipjack are running. I've caught one skipjack. I think Steven's caught, was it 3 white bass and a skipjack herring so far. Yeah, we're gonna have to be sneaky about this, guys, because there, look at them. See all those swirls and stuff down there? Skipjack, white bass, those are everywhere. We're gonna get down right here. See if I can get the camera set up right before I come over here and fish. I don't want to stand too close to this point because I don't want to scare them. All right, I think that will do, folks. Look at them, just wow, those guys are busting the top left and right. They're just busting the top left and right out here. I think we can spin. I'm gonna need a new rooster tail, folks. That in heavy current, that rooster tail should spin. Wow. guys. They're down there right now. Now try to keep it down, okay? I don't want to spook them too much. Get it on the way down. We're just swirling at it. I can't. Those are all white bass there. I got you stuck up the property over here. And as far down as I can see hitting the surface like that, Stephen. They're swimming right past me. I should have brought my box. That's the first train of the day, folks. Earbuds out. You might want to get your earbuds out. Tell you what, let me go get a crappie kick. I'll be right back, folks. got our jigs and everything. We're gonna re-rig here. Gotta keep our low profile. We want every fish that doesn't hit our line to go by and keep going. It's taking me a minute to rig this stuff up. Have one? Yeah, we're gonna put a double rig on. Double our chances of getting these guys. Sometimes these guys can be really tough to hook. Basically, that's just a single one, partially tight on there. We're going to put a much smaller one on the bottom. Tie that on too. I think I'll put a little hot pink on right now. One problem with these is down here they tend to bite in half. If I can actually cook these guys. I got tired of that rooster tail because I had like 20 strikes out there, 5 or 6 casts, any of them. Cast that quite deep. Oh, pop, first cast. This might be the second. Might be the second here. Might be. Going after my bobber. See them all down there as far as you can see, they're hitting out like that.
Oh yeah, I just see them all the way down there. All right, jump over there. Get my spot. All right.
Just so you guys know, that's where I got my last big strike from down there. That area down there. Here's about my maybe 4.5 pounds. Pretty good strike. I could put worm out here. These guys will hit worm pretty quick, but I'd rather catch more on it. Guys, cast right over the top.
usually don't hit when you're working up a current like this. But I could try shallow, because they seem to be right at the surface. Maybe I'm just fishing a little too deep. Got one. It's on. It's on. That's our first white bass. Oh, stop. That was a skipjack. Dang it. If I'd have known it was a skipjack, I wouldn't have pulled as hard. Crap. They got really bony mouths. You can tear them out very easily. I thought that was a white bass. Ah. Just put that hook. Had the bobber gone. Oh, man, they're like stacked. Ah, come on, do it again. Seriously, dang. Missiles will stink. Pop it. Let me skip that. We're rather big too. Tell you what, take one more cast, folks, and I'll check that down, okay? Cast by the bit. Check that chat. What's going on, folks? I can still cast. I just gotta be behind you guys right now because I need to be able to see it. And she's gonna make me refresh. Crap. Let's see, Danny, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see, Matthew, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. You guys are having a great Saturday. I mean, Sunday, my friends. Let's see, Dory says hello, Karen. Yes, sir, Karen. Appreciate you coming in, my friend. Let's see, Pierre Coops. Let's see, Mikey. Mikey says hi. Appreciate you guys coming in. See, Mikey says good day. Yep, we're down here. The white bass are running, folks. The white bass are running. Let's see, Karen says, don't advertise another live. In a live, I feel a disrespect. Well, no worries about it, my friend. But I do understand what you're saying. I take things the way they come a lot of times. I'm like, did I do that? Nah. You can drop a link every once in a while. That's okay, as long as you stay in chat and you're active in chat. You can drop your the link to a short feed. Just be respectful, folks. Boy, these guys are everywhere out here right now. It's just hard pressed to hook the little stinkers. Might have been better with just a single than the double. And they're all over out here, aren't they? They're just everywhere. Suckers can be a nuisance out here trying to hook them. What the heck? That was a big something out there hitting surface. I don't blame you for fishing up there. Steven's figured it out. Fish up there above where you're trying to fish rather than below it. Let's put on a single on here. Double rig isn't producing much more than normal, so let's go finesse. That was pretty good. I just can't believe I cast through that school and nothing's taking a pop at it. Oh, got him. Fish on, folks. Fish on. Yeah, that one did a jump. That's a nice skipjack, folks. Yeah, there we go. There's our second fish. Second fish of the day. That's our second. Yeah, that's a gorgeous little skipjack herring. Solid like 3/4 of a pound fish. And he just tore that Steve Turner man. I mean, Steve Turner man's jig. Steve Turner man, crappiemanjigs.com. We'll catch more than just crappie. Can't say more than that, my friends. Yeah, these guys are gorgeous, folks. Yeah, that one did a backflip in midair. See, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, he tore the heck out of my thing. I think I can get another bite out of it, though. I don't want to walk back and get another one. I mean, it's just over there, but it's over a waterfall. So that's what I kind of did, folks. Went to a single one out there and really, really just kind of finessed it. You see that little stinker go after my bobber? Yeah, had it. Yeah, we had to finesse it. Look at that little sucker. Look what he did. He bit the tail off. That's okay. It usually works with or without the tail. If not, I can always go over and get the box and bring it over here real quick. Pop it. Felt them. Hard to hook these guys. And by the way, we've got a guest today, Ward Outdoors, Steven, he's down there. Man, yeah, they are really hitting a crappie jig. If you can get one of your little crappie jigs on, they're hitting it every cast, but hooking them. I had to open my big fat mouth. That cast didn't get a strike. No. Maybe they want the tail back on. Yeah, look at that. He bit the tail off. Wow, bit the tail off. Got him. Got him. Another nice one, folks. Another nice one. Got him right in the tip of the nose. Look at that. Barely on the tip of the nose. You guys are gorgeous, aren't they? That's our third fish on the feed. And we ain't even hooked a worm on yet. Look at these guys. Just gorgeous. Bright silver. Hey, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciated. Yeah, I've been waiting for these suckers to run, but I figure some big white bass in here too, but I'll take the skipjack too. Got him. Oh, popped off. Dang. Pop. Hey, tell me this ain't more fun than casting trout for 2 hours to get one strike. You had it. Drop it again. Come on, buddy. Only fish I've ever seen in the world that can hit, a single fish can hit it like 9 or 10 times in a single cast. Now when you're trout fishing, you'll have like 9 or 10 fish hit it. Like not each fish will hit it once in a cast. These guys, a single fish can hit it like 9 times in a cast. Oh, popped off. Dang it. Man, they are really tearing this jig head. I need to go get a new one. This one's getting really torn up. These guys are just like everywhere down here right now, folks. Oh, little stinker. Man, they are tough to hook. I do have a drop it. Bring one extra color with me. I didn't know if they were going to be getting natural or bright colors. Finger one. So I got it. Yeah, they really tore this one to pieces. That here and come back to it if they don't have natural color. I already tell my fingers are getting cold. Fingers are cramping. Yeah, temperature's about 45, 50 degrees right now. It's not great. Fish are hitting. That's all that matters. Popped it first cast. There's pretty much everywhere right now, both up and down this rocky shoreline. I might not like this natural color as much. Oh yeah, one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get another pink. Pink seems to be a good color right now. As natural color, they're just not seeing it much, I guess. I was running up Colonel with it for a second. perfectly colored because this one's not working. I'm gonna have to go get my bag.
Right back.
All right, folks, we're back. I just had to grab a couple extra soft glass. Put that right there. So it'll... Yeah, the natural color just seems to be working. It's a little too dark out here right now. We're supposed to have a little sun come out. Didn't they say that, Steven? Liars? They don't like catching these guys, folks. It's been a while since I've been able to catch some fish on artificials down on the river. Let that sink straight down to the deep. It's going to go and it's going to twitch around. A lot more strikes on them with this technique, but you don't hook as many of them. Just pop it and let it go quicker than you can bat your eyes at. Bat your eyes pretty fast. I saw that bobber turn. And they just never ever hit it when you cast up current. Don't know why. Even though they're pointed in one direction, they should smack it. Pop it towards their head. They don't do it. We try a little bit deeper. Sometimes if you put her overly deep and just let her kind of grip like it is too. That bob would go down twice. Right up at the surface, but at the same time. Stop it. How can you miss them little sneakers when they do that? Looking away, I thought you would have one. Every one of those, see 1 or 7 or 8 with that spool. There's an eagle. Check it out. See that? Hop it, drop it. Hop it again. Every time it gets down to the bottom. Alright, I think I'll. Alright. Might one more here. What else we got? Now, it's kind of fun. Let's check that chat, see what's going on. There are a lot of these guys. I can still take a cast while I'm sitting over here and check the man in the chat. Let's see, I missed a lot of chat here. Apologize, my friends. 18 people in. Let's see, and 40 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Mikey says hi. Mikey says good day. Let's see, Karen says, hello, Mike. How are you doing today? Let's see, we're doing pretty good, my friend. Let's see, Ebril, what's going on? Ebril says hi. Let's see, Karen says, got you. Let's see, Chris with the googly eyes. That's, oh, no worries, my friend. I know that can get on some people's nerves. Let's see, Miss Giggy, what's going on? Miss Giggy says, hi, Mike and chat. Let's see, Danny says, hi, Miss Giggy. Let's see, Karen. Let's see, Dakota, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see, Hockey says, what's up? And Hockey says, hello. Hope you're having a great Sunday, my friends. All right, we're looking pretty good right now. Let's see, Trey, what's going on? Trey says, hello from Brazil. Appreciate you coming in, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, there are a lot of skipjack and stuff getting down here. Definitely enough to keep someone entertained and interested for a while. It's just hooking these little stinkers can be tough. Obviously, we should have had our camera back pushed a little bit further here, but I was just putting her down. I'd like to have you guys push back a bit further back here. We should have her pushed like right here. Problem is, I'm not gonna be able to man the chat from the other angle. And God, Lord knows we get a barge or something go by down here. That should be entertaining. All right, that's okay. They seem to be hitting over here a little further. Left. We do have worm, folks. We can put worm on here in a bit. See what else is hitting. Oh boy, I can't believe I can do that. It's like 15 feet deep right there, folks, so I'm not even going to be hitting the bottom. I'm ready to pull my whole little setup down, didn't he? right through that point. Probably get my take back over here with the bigger ones you couldn't see. There's a bigger white bass over here. Right. I'm looking behind us. I don't see them hitting over here anymore. They moved out here a little bit. Yeah, they seem to be going down, don't they? That's what usually happens with these guys. They'll slow down as the sun gets lower. You hit new surfaces out here. Look for it, buddy. I had to like that. Like that. Deeper now. Really just water just coming out there. Problem is, the deeper you go, the harder it is to hook. Like right by that fish's tail. Ah, had him. Popped off. Looks like he bit the end of my tail off again. Stinker. He was doing that. It's kind of easy to hook these guys with a worm on. They'll hit pretty good if you got a problem bait with a worm on. I do have some worms over there. It's pretty easy to grab them. Hooking them on artificial is a lot different than hooking them with a actual bait. They'll usually smack it on the worm and come back and hit it again because that's real food. Why don't I do that first? Look at the arms. Put a worm on there. kind of worm. Plus, I grabbed our big cast, our big tail. Try a few bombs down here with this, see if there's any stripe. The other day, back. Thing. They're hitting over here. I just can't help it. Oh yeah, I hear you. I caught my 5 down here. Maybe some 7 rate of my fall last. You know a sneaky way of doing it, Jack. You can use a crappie jig with a little tip in the corner. Yeah, they'll hit it and they'll taste it actually real food and they'll keep on hitting. Right where your fish is where I got my last striper down there about 5.5 pounds. That maybe some stinkers just keep hitting us because I'm tired of setting the hook too and missing them. Steven and I, we've probably had 30 of them hit down here, and we've only hooked probably about 8 or 9 between the two of us. If you've never fished for skipjack, guys, you're missing out on some fun. Hard pressed to find another species of fish down here on the Mississippi that's gonna hit and hit and hit. Keep on hitting no matter what happens. You can hook them or not, they're gonna keep on hitting. So what we're gonna do with this boat is we're just gonna take one of Steve Hunter's jig heads. We're gonna tip this with a little piece of a worm. That way when these guys hit it, they'll grab onto something that's actual food. And they won't let go quite as quick. They'll still let go, but they won't let go. Yeah, hop. Put the hook back quick. I forgot. Got him. What I tell you about that little worm trick. Gets him every time. Hi, buddy. Yeah, these guys are just take a look at these guys. These are just gorgeous fish. Like to have some white bass mixed in here, but Steve seems to have gotten the white bass down here, but there'll be more, hopefully. These guys are still fun to catch. There's an eagle flying right over our heads.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way that's a hawk, man. That thing's got wingspan. Guess what he's after? He's after these guys. Oh yeah. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And the best part about this technique is I don't have to actually work it. I can just cast it out there and let it drift.
Yeah, you know, cat.
You want some worms or you good? Yeah, probably the white bass back over here by now. Let's see. Pierre Coop says, help him not to do that. See what I tell you about not even having to work that rod? Another one, folks. That's 5, 6, 7 skipjack herring today. All I had to do was leave it out there in the current, and he popped it.
Oh. Nice, nice, nice. That was fun.
That's our 7th, folks. They're like baby tarpon, aren't they, really?
Well, you can reel it a bit down there, guys. You want to check out this channel?
Hi, buddy. All right, see you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see, Danny laughing his butt off. Let's see, Pierce says up number 60. Yep, we're up to 63 likes and 21 people in. Awesome, folks. Thank you, thank you. See, Sean says, where are you fishing at? This is the Mississippi River down by the Arch in St. Louis. Yes, can you believe it? We're catching skipjack and white bass down on the Mississippi down by the Arch. People still don't believe me about that. Even when I do live feeds, they still don't believe me. Like, you're going somewhere else and getting them fish. Got a lot of tangled up empty. Another problem about fishing in bobber this deep is the fact that it's wrapped around your tips. Oh, see that bobber just go straight down? Man, they're cleaning that worm off for sure. Yeah, I named this video the white bass are running, but apparently there's a lot more than white bass down here. Aha. I just happened to feel back and I felt them pull.
all over out here right now. I'm getting very few of them that are passing by this point. I'm still letting them go, so they're still going that way. Just but it did. Yeah, I'm having a blast right now, folks. This is fun. You're only hooking 1 out of every 10. You get this many strikes. That's definitely worth the effort. Check that. Probably just hold this rod like this. John Pierce says yes. Let's see, Jenny says, go on, Pierce. The honor is yours. Let's see, Mr. Trev, what's going on? Mr. Trev says, sir. Jenny says, hi, Mr. Trev. Yep, I was right. They're going to hit it. You just holding the rod out there. That worm off again. Gotta put a new worm on here. Good. Back to that chat. Trev says, wow, that water really is moving. Yeah, on this point over here, she's rushing by, Trev. Here says Karen, Gigi, Nancy, Manu. Thanks for coming in, Manu. Thank you. Yeah, he pecked on it out there. I felt it. Chris, Manu says, how are you responding that, how you respond that you are fishing? Let's see, that's Danny on my main account. That way we chat with people when I'm busy. I know it's a little confusing. Let's see. Reset, what's going on? Reset says hi. It's coming in, my friend. Let's see. Danny with the pink poo emojis. Wait. Karen. See, Trev says, nice slab. Now, these guys can be fun. It's just hard to hook you with fingers sometimes. Man. I mean, like a poet with the
crappie jig and me holding the rod. I'm still missing little fucker. Let's see, Lisa, what's going on? Hi, Lisa. Lisa says hi. Appreciate you coming in, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see, Jason, what's going on? Jason says, what's going on, everyone? Yeah, we're catching, there's some skipjack herring running and some white bass and stuff running right now, folks. So we're having some fun right now. Let's see, Jenny says, hi, Lisa. Lisa says, you in Illinois. No, this is St. Louis, Missouri. Illinois is right on the other side, my friend. Let's see, Malik, what's going on? Malik says, Mike. Let's see, how's a cold day going? Could be better, could be worse, could be the sun out. I mean, dang, tried to pull a rod out of my hand. Yeah, it's about 45, 50 degrees, so it's not very pleasant. But yeah, we're getting bites and we're catching fish. I could probably stick my rod right here and look like this. Skipjack pretty got him. Look at him do the tail wagging. You see him jump 3 or 4 times there? These guys are like, they're like baby tarpon. Tell you what, I think we'll keep one for bait just in case we need it. I think we'll keep this one for bait. This is like our 6th or 7th one today, folks. These guys are just everywhere down here right now. There's been several eagles flying overhead after these suckers. That's how many of them there are down here. Yeah, I see him up there in the tree just watching us. He's like, they're in the way of my fish. Well, you can have tomorrow. You come down here and get them next. Look at these guys when you get them up close. Them teeth and them mouths are just mean little stinkers. Yeah, that's 7 of these guys we caught today on the feed. We don't want to let that one go. Yeah, we want to keep that one for bait, so we're going to put her over here in the shallows. That way, if we want to let them go, we can. Yeah, this is the lazy way of catching skipjack, rather as opposed to the fishing with the rod and the artificial. Just put a little piece of worm on. Let's see, Jason says, sub. All right, I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see, Karen says, nice fish. Let's see, Lisa says, beautiful. And Lisa says, hey, Mike. Hi, Lisa. Hi. I think we're caught up with chat right now, folks. Yeah, I was gonna do a whole live stream today, but 3 or 4 hours, but we got out here late. Steven over to Outdoors, he had a whole bunch of stuff to do, so unfortunately, he worked, so whenever he gets a chance, he gets out fishing. So I waited for him to be finished up. Yeah, it took a while, but my hands got finally frozen. I'll pull off. Man. What's do down here is just kind of drop that right where they're going to be, and you pop that up, and when they follow it back down, they'll usually smack it. At least one. Now, if you hook them, yeah, that's on you. These little sinkers are tough to hook. That'll do. They're piled up everywhere down here, folks. They really are. Yeah, Steven's staying pure down there. He's using one of his fish. I put on a little long. Malik, let's see, Lisa says, got him. Let's see, Sandra, what's going on? Sandra says hi. Appreciate you coming in, my friend. Pop, pop. Got him. Got him. Got him, got him, got him. These guys fight. Hey, Jack. Hey, buddy. That's another one, folks. Another one. That's number 8 or number 9 today so far. These guys are just gorgeous fish. Yeah, they look like they're hitting over there behind me. Behind you guys again, too. It's like bright silver, just incredible colorations on these fish. Alright, see you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. So I think we figured out the lazy way of catching them. It's basically just cast out there, hold it in the current, but a little piece of the worm, wait for them to pull. And my whole right hand is numb. Let's see, Styrofoam, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, Styrofoam. Styrofoam says sandwich. Actually, they are kind of good pickled. You have pickled herring? Well, that's a herring. So, they are pretty good pressure cooked. see, Karen says nice fish. See, Lisa says, he lives for fishing. Yes, sir. Yes, sirree, ma'am. I definitely do. See, 13 people, 14 people want to see, 59 thumbs up. That's just awesome, folks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Comic says, Chris. See, Comic says, did not pay attention to chat, lol. I've been trying to pay attention to it. I think I've done okay, Malik. Try to keep my eyes on as much as possible. See, Chris says, "Don't ignore me, you bad boy." Oh, I say you weren't talking to me. You were talking to Malik. Well, it ain't my fault. I can't control Malik. I ain't no. Oh. What time is it, folks? 2:30. It gets dark at 4:30 now. Then I could probably just leave this. See if I can do this right. We're just gonna cast this out there and angle that over the rock so that that sticks out. God, keep sit back here for a minute. Because I've been casting for an hour and a half. Hey, eight fish in one live feed in an hour and a half. That's doing pretty good, folks. That's doing pretty dang good so far. Why did I turn myself off? I do not know, but I wish I wouldn't have done that. I gotta reset everything. Let's see, mate, what's going on? Mate says, any carp about? There are probably some grass carp and buffalo carp behind us, but it's been a while since I've seen the skipjack and white bass running down here right now. So that's kind of what we're fishing for right now, folks. Look at him underneath that bridge. Did you see that eagle? Just barely poked out from underneath that bridge. He's down here dive bombing these guys. Let's see, Malik's laughing his butt off. And let's see, Danny says hi, Malik. Let's see. Malik says hi, Danny.
Hold me all over the thing. I'm sure I could put a night crawl on the bottom over here. I mean, well, we ain't got any night crawlers. We have some like small white worms and stuff. That's all we've got. But they hit pretty good. We just got a different type of fishing today. White bass running over here. There's skipjack. There's got to be some big old stripers over here too. Got him. Got him. There's a nice one, folks. Number 10. This is our 10th on the feed today. Yeah, hard pressed to get a hook on these little stinkers. But when you get a hook into them, hard pressed to get it out. There we go. Yeah, these guys are like baby tarpon. Alright, there we go. Seriously, dude. Man. I keep a hand on them. Hands are getting frozen, so. Number 10, folks. Number 10. And these guys are just gorgeous. I think we'll keep one more of these guys. I might put one of these in my freezer too for another day. That way we can make sure to keep some fresh cut bait for this winter time is going to be coming up. It's going to be impossible to catch these little guys. Once the water gets really, really cold, they shut down completely. They go super, super deep. Unfortunately, there's no real shoreline to where I can fish for these guys and fish for the carp. Because this like current is ripping over here. There's no way there's going to be any, even buffalo carp aren't going to be set in this current. They might be traveling up and down current in this location, but they're not going to be setting. Cold down here, but it's a beautiful evening.
I haven't caught any white bass today, and Steven, most of what he caught today were white bass. I think he's better with those little micro artificial. Every time you see something hit the surface down there, it's either a skipjack or a white bass. My hand's going white. Oh, he was thinking there. Nobody hit it. Like 3 times that cast on that. That's got to be really, really active. But when MVP goes out fishing, you never know what he's gonna fish for. It's like it says in my bio. I fish for what's fitting. I'm not picky. Over here to the left again. Your fish behind you guys again. Alright, so I can check that chat too. Get better on the spangle. See, Gary, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that, my friend. I see 24 people in. I see 59 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Oh, pop. Little stinker. Let's see, Trace says hi. Let's see, Trace says hi again. Trace says hi again. Let's see, Karen says, Gary, we are having a fantastic day. Thank you. So when she gets down there to about that point, about time to reel her back in and recast. Bait, we were catching them earlier on Steve Turner CrappieManJigs.com, his artificials, but as it cooled off, we took the soft plastic off. We're still using the jig head, but we're tipping that with a little piece of a worm. Rocks. So usually when they hit it is right when that bobber gets on feed spot. You guys can see that bobber right there. Got him. Fish on. Fish on, folks. That's a bigger one. What we got? Oh, that's a bigger skipjack there. That was a nice one there, folks. Actually, it looks like I just hooked him in the side of the head. Yeah, I hooked him on the inside of the mouth and it went through the other side, so. Alright, there's number 11, folks. Our 11th on the day. And we've only been fishing about an hour and a half, about 2 hours actually, so. That's 11 of these guys today. And these guys are just gorgeous. We were catching some white bass earlier, but these guys, I'll take these any day of the week. Yeah, these guys are just, take a look at the teeth in that fish's mouth. There goes some geese flying over. Oh, no, they changed their mind. They saw me. Yeah, they saw us, folks. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Appreciated. Did anything, Steve? Anything left, Steven? Anything? All right. Yeah, I just barely, just letting this worm sit out there and just barely drifting it down here right now. They're barely. They were chasing baits before. Now they're just kind of. Let's see. Gary says, "Nice. I know a lot of guys use crappie man jigs." Let's see, Gary says, nice, let's go. Let's see, Karen says, nice MVP. I appreciate that, Karen. I appreciate that, my friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I've still got one of his jig heads on, so even though they've slowed down to where I can't get them on the soft plastics, tipping that with a small piece of worm is still an awesome, awesome technique. I've caught every species of fish down here on Steve Turner's jig heads. And of course, I've been tipping them with worms a lot of the times, but half of what he makes are the actual jig heads, so. Cocktail bait, huh? Yeah, skipjack are very good for regular bait. Yeah, we've caught 11 of them little stinkers today. I've kept 2 of them for bait for other trips. You guys can see they just about stop hitting the surface. So it's almost dark down here. They got the lights on across the way. Temperature was about 45, 50 degrees. Now it's even colder. Yeah, Steven better watch it, man. There's some big old stripers that tend to hit down here around the evening. He's got a Topwater on down there. He's got his ultralight on down there too. Well, what do you think, buddy? Yeah, that's Orta Outdoors. He's down there fishing too. Yeah, I think they calmed down for the evening again. You guys know how right around evening and sunset, a lot of these fish tend to turn off down here on the Mississippi rather than turn on. Like, I'm not even seeing any of them hitting the surface anymore. See, the river we fish in the UK are about 50 meters wide. That's a massive expanse of water. Yep, and it gets. This is actually a thinner part of the river down here. It gets much wider in certain areas. Like right up in West Dalton, about 20 miles upriver, this river gets about 4 times as wide as this. it opens up quite a bit down there because that's more of a boater traffic location where they've got the dam and it spreads out the well, it backs up against that dam, slows down the water, get those back currents going, those slower, perfect for skiers, ski boats, and all those other watercraft that people like to bring out on Saturdays and Sundays. This river's here is more for barge traffic primarily. Did pretty good?
As far as like the views and everything, doing good. But the bite really slowed down. I don't know.
Yeah, I had to switch to bait to get him to hit. So 2 hours in, folks. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you guys have a great Saturday. What do you think, Steven?
I think I'm good. So
Me too.
getting a little chilly out.
Yeah, it's definitely getting chilly, folks. We're gonna call her for the day. It's pretty cool out here. 42 hours and 16 minutes. Hope you guys have let's see that brackish water MVP or freshwater. This is freshwater primarily. There is a little salt mixed in, but for the most part, it is freshwater. I'm more than pleased with the day. We caught 11 skipjack. Well, I caught 11 skipjack, and Jason, Steven, he caught 2 nice white bass and several skipjack herring as well. I hope you guys have a great Sunday. You have a great rest of the weekend. And Karen says, bye, everyone. Much love. Thank you, MVP. Oh, you're quite welcome, Karen. Hope to see you guys on the next one. I'm just going to have my all good luck. Stay safe. Hope to see you on the water, my friends. Keep doing what you love. Keep them lines tight. I'll see you on the next one. Yep. Later, Danny. Thank you. Appreciated.